Hello everybody, Arcane Assassin here, back with some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm really close to finishing it up. I can feel it. There's not much to do, and I mean I gotta go around and collect all the wealth and stuff, but other than that, I'm pretty much close to done. I just fast traveled to where I'm heading. I'm picking up the Prophecies.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call.
Sorry.
It is good to see you.
Sweet,
And
fast travel.
Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Huh. The only person that I have left in the order is the father. And I don't know if that's King Alfred or not.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
I would
right.
assume that it's not.
The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
Lots of cutscenes. Which I mean, that makes sense.
Town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum, but we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers. Men whose words are only shadows of their thoughts.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest?
Holy
if
shit.
Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre! Fire and flame! Burn it all! And now it is end! and you'll feel my axe in your gut.
Wherever blaze!
For Uber! Every resource I'll send 10 to your hell. You won't burn Wareham, scum! Pay for your sins! God won't let us lose. Lord, let vengeance steer your swords! Help me stand! The filthy heathen threat! Leave nothing standing! So far! We have the advantage!
That hammer didn't belong to you.
You have no honor! Iron flame! Burn it all! It's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken with war and wit. This is our end now. Leave nothing standing! Blood needs fire! After cooling in the sudden, let vengeance steer your swords! Blood needs fire! After cooling in the sudden field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum! I will feast on your marrow in Valhalla!
There we go. What else needs to burn?
Standing.
Over there. The houses and silos are burnable.
Payment for those warriors they have sent to Valhalla!
Unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Let's figure out what our next move is.
This place is surrounded, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
Let's go. But yeah, I look forward to what kind, because I mean, I assume they're probably going to come out with DLC for this, and I do look forward to what they might do for DLC for this.
Saxons ahead!
I'll let you guys take care of that. Come on.
Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Run home! You out!
For Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
You're mine! Every soul we meet Aid sent to their god! Let us keep moving! Come on, then!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Drive away!
Cut down the straggler!
You will pay!
For Uba! His blood soaks your soil! Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
Get round the side! God is with us!
I was trying to find something to throw at him. What else is there? Nothing? Is that it? Okay. I've definitely enjoyed my
We can
playthrough
rest
time
here a
with this.
moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Somer, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this. Revenge. Hurt!
Hey, look at that! It was the last artifact I needed.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Is there like a road up here that I'll be able to cross the river on, or are we gonna swim? Well, I mean, we could run across the chain, maybe?
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
This place is heavily guarded.
There's a boat. I think that's an oil pot right there.
Together, lads, we have this.
That was a nice block. I need the key. Before I go any further, I need that key.
You have my true...
I told you, Guthrum.
Enough skulking.
Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
I told you, Guthrum.
Right.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
Follow my lead.
I can't just fucking see through that.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
By Thor, thank you, my friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Where's... Confusing. Oh well. And then apparently there's frickin' something here. Oh well. It's not a big deal. I'll figure that out later.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
My most used abilities are probably my fire arrow to break down walls and my multi-shot.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Oh, I was about to ask where that was going to be, and my question was answered almost instantly. But I do definitely look forward to playing more of this, even though I'm getting close to the end of it. I am very unsure of what to keep, like, because after I'm done with this, I have to stream. I'm gonna have to find something else to stream, and I don't know what that's gonna be yet. Where is it? Oh, it's a pretty hefty distance. Let's get my horse. I do want to stay on this side though.
Alfred spoke of Uba meeting his end at the Avon River, west of Puffenture. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Wait, whoa, what? Is that river? Is that Avon River? It's nice to know that a kick will kill a bird.
If you spot me.
Where? Would it have been near the location that I actually said that? Probably. Probably should have checked out over there, honestly. Oh well. Just take that cloak off. And let's just get ready to deal some Viking punishment out.
I should be cautious around here.
But yeah, I'm not overly confident over what I'm gonna be streaming next. I've enjoyed streaming this.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
I will greet my allies first.
Good. Come find us again when you are ready.
Do you believe the Saxon lord? Is Uba really dead?
Aye. A few survivors found their way to us. The great man is gone. The last vestiges of Ragnar's legacy begin to fade.
We have lost many firebloods. This land has sapped our strength. There will be too few of us to settle when we are done.
All is ready, and your allies have arrived. Speak to them if you like. I'll be here when you're done.
Gidrich. After Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps he shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Gidrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that. Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. This last affray, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own warm hearth.
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, pure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those Order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Hjor. Alfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham. Tafter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bads fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
Ah, Finir. You have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Ha! And she'd welcome you in Colchester Villey. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
This worries me a little bit. I do have so many allies, but at the same time, I have a lot to lose now.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Let us speak of our plan to take Chippenham. Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rodin, take Edki and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Chip him.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. Best raise my hood here.
I don't think that I need a hood, really.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house. Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch!
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Come on.
We could have been allies. Now you'll fall to my sword.
I will never bow to Alfred.
This is a pretty good one to use on a boss.
Hellfire!
Empty fury. It does not matter if I die as long as Alfred is safe.
Your life means so little. For Alfred!
Die, coward!
I'm sorry that you made me do this. I didn't want to kill him on a parry.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Well, shit.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
sharply. With me, here! Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender!
Spread out. We have this. Thank you.
Lufina.
Did you see Alfred?
No. Your Saxon boys were ambushed. One laid wounded.
Hold these men back. I'll find them.
Unwalled.
Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Humwald. I should have been quicker.
No.
I saw something like this happening.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Oh crap. I'm not okay. This is not okay.
You're mine!
Die, you bastard.
Check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Do not waste your efforts here. Go help the others.
I will not leave it.
I...
Put your calls.
Rhoda, what can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! The men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent!
Can't hold out much longer. Take your last breath. Finish him. Work with me.
These men will not surrender! And Logger barricaded himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in. sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
We have this.
I can move on. Hundwald.
Check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Feed the worms.
Thank you for the easy kills.
Protect the Danes at all! Not much longer!
Interruption? Pain may be, I'm no threat to you.
You're coming with me.
They're weakened! Let us finish this!
For Eivor and the Raven Crown dead. Try to trip the fool. Feeds your stone. Stand true! Protects us on his day of feast! Pay your sins! These Danes defy our God and King! Take now! Throw the dog off strong! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ mass!
That was a nice block.
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feast!
That's it! They're fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing!
Worms, take
The
it!
battle is won!
I knew I was gonna lose an ally, and Soma and Hundwald. Soma was the first one that I ever helped. Soma was my first ally in London. Or in England, not London.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we are not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I must speak to those still living. It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brodir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
No. Don't tell me Hjor's dead.
Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He's gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
I'm gonna fucking cry right now. As soon as I saw Lúthien, I was like, no.
Your first battle, Ellerich. You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you will be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
My thanks, though.
No.
You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Okay, he does. Okay.
Erki, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he is tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erki. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
It's
You're
never
not
as easy
injured,
as they
Tefta.
say.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
Oh, I know
One
where.
of my
Okay.
heathen friends.
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
I forgot where I got Tefta from, and it was Gloachesta.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes. There's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way.
This isn't okay.
All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end.
That's what makes a really good game, is actually drawing yourself into it, and like, because like when I'm playing this, I am Eivor. I make the decisions I believe I would, is if I was in his shoes. And so part of the bond that Eivor gains, I gain that bond with him. Right where I left him. The thing.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I shall return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
And then the achievement, England subdued. Oh, back to... okay. Oh, yep, because he moved in with us. Every time I feel like I'm getting close to ending it, there's an extra little something. I'm getting close to the end of this. I've played this for about 120 hours. I've put 120 hours into this game. Like how, and I've played it for roughly a month and a half, or close to 2 months, and I have 120 hours into it. Like that's why I'm so like I feel so connected to this character, is because a lot of my life in the past 2 months has been playing this. Like, I mean, I stream almost 2 hours a day this game.
Hello, Eivor.
She already knows.
Eivor?
Maybe not.
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. I will leave you to mourn, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us.
Please do not say your usual line. Because usually he says, now it's time to report to Randvi to give her the good news. And there is no good news to report to Randvi. None. Oh god, they're gonna pile it on, aren't they? Something's gonna happen with Sigurd.
Eivor, where's the Gengar? Hey, Eivor.
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. God. Quite strange.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter, requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelny.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
Eivor of the Raven Clan of Mercia, the Order of Ancients is all but destroyed, and your good works in England are all but complete. One heathen yet remains, the Grand Magister of this contemptible order. Should you wish to finish your work, come to Athelney in the northwest of Hamiltonshire, and we will address the means by which you may find this last elusive target. Blessings upon you, a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Good to see you, darling.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
England pacified. You have pacified all of England, but you have not yet seen all the wonders of the world. Explore further to keep your saga going. Upgrade your settlement. Done it. Hunt the remaining. I have only to completely find all of the items.
I want to see the Alliance.
There's nothing to see.
I have changed my mind. Come to me.
But yeah, the only thing that I really have left to do that I would stream is Sigurd here? The only thing that I have left to, there's nothing there. It is official, Ravensthorpe is now a town, one large enough to sing about. So yeah, so the last thing that I need to do is, the poor fellow soldier of Christ. That's the last thing that I'm going to do on. So yeah, find and kill the members of the Order, and then I need to find all the Codex pages, so I probably missed... I've gotten all of the Hidden Ones bureaus found. I just need to find the Codex pages. So that's probably what I'll do off of stream, but my next stream will be this. And, I'm gonna figure out who the Father is. Which, the Father gives commands to Folke, the Father is a Saxon, the Father is highly educated, the Father must answer to someone above him. The Father holds a position of power. So the only reason that I don't think it's Alfred is that I don't think there's anyone above him. Although his shadow reminds me of Alfred. I can't really see him clearly, but if you look at it, it looks like it could be Alfred. But, so, for now, this is Arcane Assassin signing off, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.